Hey guys, Phil Sherman here from Studio 44. Once again, going live too late on a weekday. Eesh, it's 11:30. I have 3 games to play, so I don't know how much I want to mess around with waiting for guys to find a stadium. I might just scroll through and pick someone. I told Mark if I were to play official Ricky Davis League games in your guys' stadiums, I would make sure I edited the elevation to the actual elevation of the stadium. So I'll take a few minutes here to let guys roll in. Where's my Twitch video thing? Let's move this over here. Oh no, this isn't. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is this. Okay. This, I want to be a new window. Congratulations to the Blue Jays tying the series up at 2. Very excited about that. I couldn't believe they reversed that call at first base on the double play. That had huge implications on the rest of the inning because they were able to get a weak ground ball to second base and let a run score. If there's 2 outs, inning's over. So, yeah, I was pretty surprised that they let that go. Sean of Detroit, hello. Do I know you, sir? Are you new to the channel, or are you someone I don't recognize from YouTube? No one over on YouTube yet. I am live, right? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Oh, I want to be here. That's what I want. Sean, were you happy to see the Blue Jays win? Seems like most people want to see the Dodgers lose. I have multiple reasons for the Blue Jays to win. I would like them to win. A, tired of the Dodgers. B, tired of Shohei. C, I live close enough to Toronto, been to Toronto enough. I love the city. D, and this is probably the most important one, Don Mattingly is a part of that team. I would love to see him get his ring. And then E, if the Blue Jays win, they're the team that knocked out the Yankees. We can say, hey, the Yankees were the second best team in the league this year. So, yeah, I'm excited to see the Blue Jays win. Where does this show? Oh, there's where it shows my users. Okay, good. Now I have my 2 chats next to each other. All right, let's roll. All right, maybe I'll play my first game in my Chicago stadium. I'm sure someone will join by then. I know it's late on a Tuesday. I was hoping maybe to get some West Coast guys or some Central U.S. guys who it might not be too late. I only have 1 game in Chicago anyway. Next game is supposed to be played in Milwaukee. I don't suppose anyone's got any Milwaukee-based stadiums, huh? That's not a replica of Milwaukee County Stadium or anything like that. I want a nice, cool, original stadium. Schmitty, there's a familiar face. I I got to change the elevation to 571. Schmitty, you glad to see? I know you spend a lot of time in the West Coast. Are you glad to see the? Oh, nice. Are you glad to see the Blue Jays tie it up, or did you want to see the Dodgers go back to back? I mean, obviously, someone still has to go 2 more games, and we are definitely going to Toronto again. All right. Novacraft Park. Not a Dodgers fan. Okay. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a Blue Jays fan, but I would like to see them win over the Dodgers. I would have been happy with the Mariners or the Blue Jays, but I think the Blue Jays had a better shot at it, and they're just pesky. And if you're going to beat a team full of superstars, I think that's a better way to do it. I mean, they have their own superstars for sure, but not to the likes of the Dodgers. I was saying before anyone was on that call at first base was huge. I can't believe they didn't I can't believe they did overturn it. Again, I'm starting way later than I wanted to this time because I wanted to make some trades, but I couldn't pull the trigger on anything. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time on that tomorrow. Scotty, hello, sir. How are you? Scotty, you don't happen to have a Milwaukee-based stadium, do you? Should I go old school? Let's go at old school Astros. This is an official game. I'm playing one of the powerhouses of the Ricky Davis League, Chicago. Normally the Chicago Hitmen. But again, we did not want to take the time to create all the teams this year because we're already starting so late. We were going to do old school stadiums, but I'm like, dude, you got to let me play in other people's stadiums, man. They want to see their stadiums. Rate Field. No one wants to play in Rate Field, right? Come on. This is United Airlines Field, my Chicago field. Got a lefty pitching? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of Sherman Mosby. He's been a disaster so far. Last year, I was tearing it up with him. I was doing so well with him in Ricky Davis All-Stars that I really liked the stance I had for him, and I wanted to trade for him and get him on my team. And he did really well, but not so much later on. Hello, those of you on Twitch. Scotty, I hope you're still one of them. Say hello if you're not subscribed to the channel yet or following the channel yet. I would love to add more followers to my list. Would really appreciate it. Jason Ruzica, I'm trying to trade for his brother for my catcher. I've had Nelson Miles for a while now. Southside is an old school build. Do you have a Milwaukee one? This is the one I built like way back in the first version of the game. And to be honest, not much has changed with it. Center field is pretty different. But right field and left field, that's basically the same every single year. Of course, 21, 22, 23, I had to build them. But then 23 to 24 and then 24 to 25, this one carried over. Even the game wanted you to take him out of the lineup. They sure did, Schmitty. But I'm trying to leave him in there and let him get hot against the left-handed pitcher because that's the specialty. But I'm not crazy about my pitchers. I'm kind of bored with them. Usually when I want to trade guys, it's all because I'm bored with them. I mean, this is the exact same team I won the World Series with, or whatever we call our championship series. Yeah, Scotty, I do plan on doing that again. I think last year, Marlon Tompkins, this is the guy who's on the trade block. He's so good that I kind of want to downgrade in center field because he almost makes my lineup too good with his versatility. Hits for contact, hits for power, has a lot of speed, can steal bases. As he goes down swinging there. Steve Stewart, this guy, it's taken him a while to get hot. He's got 6 or 7 home runs, but he's like 8th or 9th. Ray Cleavers has got wheels. Is he going to get thrown out? Yep. Shit. Never make the third out at first, Philly. Come on. Yeah, Scotty, like I was saying, though, I'm fast-forwarding pitching. I got 3 games to play, and it's already 11:30. This is usually my downfall is fast-forwarding. Yep, there goes a home run. Who hit the home run? Probably Fendi. But I will make the teams live. Get your guys' feedback on uniforms and logos and stuff like that, and then you guys can get an idea for what kind of stadiums you might want to build for them. And it's not going to be like the first year I did it where I was like, okay, whoever wins, we're going to play all those games in that stadium. I want to have as many stadiums for as many teams as possible, and then we'll shuffle back and forth, Mark. I'm going to give him my old – I don't even know where it is – my old capture card. So he can record games and play. But that might be on Nonsense Matters. But he'll be playing in your stadiums. Here's my problem. They say that obviously if you take out called strikes, or if you adjust the sliders, let me start with that, to where the pitchers throw more strikes, it's easier to hit. But at the same time, it's so fucking annoying to sit here and wait for them to throw strikes, especially guys against DJ Jackson who have, a lower patience and is more aggressive swinging and plate vision and all that stuff. They can get away with throwing more balls because he'll swing and, so it gets so boring just sitting and wait for him. Yeah, Scotty, that's the plan. I want to get your guys' out there. That's why I went to Mark today. I'm like, look, if I play all my Ricky Davis League games and then go to Legends, I'm either so tired of playing. Oh, base running's killing me today. I'm either so tired of playing, and I don't want to get on and play people's stadiums on RDL Legends, or it's so late because I didn't get to start late. So I was like, let me play my games. Right? Yeah, Schmitty says the San Diego Canoes are on pace to have a different stadium for each game. I don't know if you saw my notes in my last submission. I helped the kid customize a franchise team with custom players. What a pain in the ass. That should be easier. Yeah, man, I did see those notes, and I know exactly what you mean. I have to make like 7 teams of players. And most of the guys are so annoying. Now, did you use Major League rosters that you're playing with, or an entire fictional league? Because with an entire fictional league, they have the fake players, but, you have to wait to find one in the vault, in the roster vault. But all the guys look so stupid. They have the stupid flat brims, and they're always wearing the sunglasses, and those stupid goggle ones look terrible. And they're wearing these stupid, awkward third-length sleeves, and their bats look ugly. So, yeah, I'm too picky with that. I'm very, very AC/DC when it comes to that. AC/DC. You know what I mean. Oh, my dear Lord. I was so bummed. I just saw a thing on the local news after the World Series game. I don't know if you guys are West Side Story guys, but Rita Moreno was in Rochester introducing West Side Story for a screening. I would have loved to go see that. That would have been so cool. We watched West Side Story when I was in 6th grade. My music teacher, who passed away while I was in school, he had a terrible accident. Marty Stewart gets a hold of one, sending it to right field, and we have ourselves a splash shot into the fountain. But he choked on a chicken bone while he was eating dinner with his girlfriend. He had to be late 30s, early 40s, not very old. Choked on a chicken bone and died. It was terrible. I was a freshman the year he passed away. But anyway, he always showed the 6th grade kids West Side Story, and I fell in love with that movie right then and there. Richard Milks. R.I.P., buddy. Everybody loved him, too. Such a nice guy, such a cool teacher. We used to play Name That Tune when we had time in class. He'd get on the piano and start playing music, and the first person, to guess the song would, get a piece of candy or something. Ray Cleavers on base for the second time tonight. Ray Cleavers is so streaky. I wish I could get him more consistent and keep him up there. He's my batting average guy if I'm ever going to win a crown. Although Willie Reynolds won it maybe twice, maybe just once, definitely once. But yeah, this is a stadium I built way back in 2021. The main idea was I saw someone put a fountain in that big building right along the home run fence, and I wanted to borrow that idea. And then, as I often do, I like the challenge of trying to hit the ball out of the stadium and across the street, and that's certainly doable in this park in left field. Man, I'm striking out so much this year. All right, Scott says his team took over the Reds, but he wanted a fully customized roster. It was the first time doing it. I'm sure that had something to do with it. We got it done, though. So you only made one team? Yeah, it's still a lot of work if you customize everybody and everything and their stances and all the pitchers' windups and their names and attributes and all that stuff. It's a lot of work. I should have posted a link on Sewell's Discord, but it didn't seem like it's been very active. People are busy watching the World Series, I guess. Looks like Sewell did a lot of work. I saw that little blurb he posted. Man, another fucking strikeout. I should have replayed that home run. Oh, no one did hit a home run for them. It's not very deep out there in right field. But yeah, I don't think they had all those seats in there that I added. Splash into the fountain. Yeah, all the customization and then save it here and upload it here and update roster here, then re-download, then yeah. Oh, you did like did you do the scan? Can you still do that? Didn't they have it one year where you could like take a picture of your face and they would turn you into a player? Uh-oh, Phil McKenzie's a Bucky Crozer probably having my best season so far. He's my top batting average and I think home runs. I think he's got like 8 or 9, and Stewart only has like 6 or 7. Mm, 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 mm. Jason Bruzica. Decent pitcher. He's like a third guy. Maybe a 2 on lesser. They call that a strike? Oh, no. Ball 4. Okay. I'm walking a lot, too. That's another thing, though, is I'm walking way more than I ever had in these games. Oh, and there's Sherman Mosby ground into a fucking double play with a leadoff walk. Is everyone excited for Halloween? I'm going to my brother's this year. We're going to put candy out at my house. We usually only get like 6 or 7 groups, depending on the weather, but it's on a Friday this year. We usually eat dinner with my brother and his family on Fridays. It's like a tradition. Call it Friday festivities. That's what I originally wanted to name our podcast, because that's when we came up with the idea to do a podcast, because, you know, we would always talk about ridiculous stuff during Friday festivities. And Sawyer looked super creepy. Will Cooley. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. So with Schmidt giving me some, I should have about 19, 20 stadiums. So I definitely need more. They're all by like the same people. Well, I guess not. I think before Schmidt gave me some, it was 15 stadiums by 14 creators or 13 creators. So now it should be like 19 stadiums by 16 or 17. I got a bunch of newbies in there, so that's always exciting. Like seeing the new blood. Eesh, how about I'm seeing Melissa on the news. Is she in the line of anybody? I hope not. Man, I'm just having trouble hitting, and it doesn't help. Swinging at garbage, that doesn't help. Mm, 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 mm. Welcome, Twitch. Folks, hopping by. The Ricky Davis League is a fictional league. All fictional players, all fictional teams. Although this year we're using real teams because we didn't want to take the time to make real teams with the delay it took in making all the guys. And now, thanks to Stadium Creator, we can use fictional stadiums. I'm playing on your stadiums. No one was on when I first started. I can't wait today because I'm already starting too late. I got 2 more games to play after this. This one's going fast, though. Low scoring. So we're happy to have you if you're new to the channel. Check me out on YouTube as well if you are a Stadium Creator guy. I should probably put that in some kind of thumbnail or the name of the video. I don't know how Twitch works very well. Mm, 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 mm. See, it's just boring. If you swing at anything, you're going to strike out, or you're going to ground out, you're going to hit the ball weakly, pop out, whatever. So I like to set sliders where the pitchers throw more strikes. I don't want to just sit here and walk all the time and frickin'. Woo. All right, here's Mosby again. He needs to bust out of it. I think he's only got 2 home runs so far. We're into May already, I think. Halfway through May. Are we that far? Get out of here, ball. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Damn it. Right now it's down by Jamaica. Melissa, that is. This one's supposed to be bad, too, right? 125-mile-an-hour winds. Ugh. Marty Stewart, who homered earlier in the game to give Houston their only run. Ugh. Halloween's going to be 40s and rainy in my neck of the woods. So that'll definitely kill a lot of people. I bought a shit ton of candy today, and I was going to put it out in a bowl. It's enough to accommodate how many we would have, but the thing is, if we put it out, you know, like one freaking group of kids is going to take it all. But we got the Ring camera, so we can talk to them and say, hey, don't do it, bro. Hopefully that will discourage them. Don't let the pitcher get that ball, Marty. Should get the bullpen up. Last year, it would take me a few innings to get going, and then I would hit. But this version of the game, it's tougher. We haven't messed with the sliders very much either, though. 47. Scary wind, it says, for Halloween and the. Yeah, our first year in our old house, I didn't think we were going to get a lot of trick-or-treaters, so we kept the light off, didn't buy candy, We didn't hear any people come to the door. I think it might have been a case where we went to my sister's because she lived right in town in the next town over, and, we probably went with the nephews and stuff. And then when we came home, there's eggs all over the house. They weren't too happy with the fact we did not have candy for them. But there's no sidewalk there. The houses are really far apart, so we didn't think they'd get any. And then there's other times my brother-in-law was staying with us. Ray Cleaver's on again. Nice. But my brother-in-law was staying with us, and he, manned the door. We had candy, and no one showed up. So it's like the one freaking year. But this place, the house is a little bit closer, but we still don't see that many. Not nearly as many as my brother's family. So it's going to be tough because it's like Are we going to have a lot because it's Friday, or is it going to be stinky because the weather's supposed to be shit? I don't know. Get through, get through. Come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. You got them wheels. There we go. Now we definitely need the big guns out of the bully. Marlon Tompkins is hearing rumors that his name is on the trading block. Yeah, I was going after a center fielder who's a really good defender, good wheels, good batting average guy, but not as much pop. I probably shouldn't have gave them first base, huh? They're going to pitch around Stewart. Ooh, he got one to rip, and he didn't rip it. But, man, it is hard to get a good defending center fielder in this league when it comes to trading, or in this game, I should say. I mean, I don't mind Bucky facing a lefty with two men on. See, I'm walking all over the place. Oh, Stewart and Bucky got the same batting average. Okay. And now so does Ray Cleavers. Oh, that was a pitch to rip. Oh, what am I swinging at? Jesus Christ. All right, Sherman, if you're ever going to fucking do it, now's the time. Let's go. Wish the game was more fun for you, fellas. I'm sorry about that. I should probably swing contact more with this dude so I don't strike out as much. Oh! Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, shit. Fendy's coming up. Shit. All right. Let's try to get Parker through these two batters. And then we'll bring in Wainwright to face what Fendy. Should have had a nice little cushion there. Bucky and Sherman Mosby blew it. You blew it! I like having Speed second. And everyone's like, hey, there's a familiar face. What's up, Sewell? Not a lot of life in this chat room today, buddy. Scotty's here. Schmitty was over on YouTube. Says I got 3 on each stream. Oh, shit. Nope. Shit. Don't throw a strike. I'm not crazy about the fact that they changed the button to go to the bullpen. It seems like they just did that for just the sake of changing something. I did notice, though, when I made the Ricky Davis League All-Star uniforms, they changed the collar a little bit. So that was a little something, because I never liked how the collar looked in the old game. In the older versions of the game, I should say. All right, Danny, get this dude, huh? Daniel Wainwright. I've had him for quite a while. Oh, get it, Steve. Go get it, Steve. He got it. Woo! I got 7 viewers. Hello. Oh, they're bringing in their closer, even though they're down 1. Guess they want to keep it there. They know they're not going to score many runs off Rich Murray. Of course, last time I said that on the stream, he ended up giving up a game-tying home run to send it in extra innings. This is United Airlines Park, so I made this one. No one was on when I started. I didn't want to wait because, as it is, I'm already going to be playing really late. This is the stadium I built for Chicago. Yeah, I was very excited. This was the first stadium I ever got in the most popular page in the vault. If you search this in the vault, in the most popular section, it'll show up. But I just discovered a couple days ago that Fountains Field is in the most popular vault if you search it up. I was very excited about that. Oh, fast inning. So I need a Milwaukee-based park. Yeah, no, Peter Murillo, this guy's a beast. You are facing the closer. The closer who makes Mariano Rivera look like a position player being brought in a blowout. See ya, Pete. Pete's good too, other than Start Here Park. You have, Sewell. I'll do a search when this game's over. I've searched for yours before, but then I don't know if... Ooh, it's a good thing it's deep out here, huh? Nick Kenny's a beast, too. Kenny, Murillo. Oh, my God. And then Pulsifer? Holy hell. That is a lethal... What the fuck? Fendi, Murillo, Kenny, Pulsifer. That is brutal. Look at this. Kenny, 92, 91, 89, 87. Pulsifer, 92, 69, 92, 77. Fendi. Look at that. And then where's Murillo? Man, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 punch for the ages. Oh, so you might not have any then, Sewell. That sucks. But I definitely found stadiums of yours in the vault before. Get it, Marlon? Ugh. Clint Kammer's nothing super special, but he's no easy out either. But I have a feeling he's going to swing at this splitter. For the game. Scotty Warren, we'll see if you have any in there. Anybody else in here wants to know if they have anything in the popular vault? Quick look at the highlights, all 2 of them. Marty Stewart hit a splash shot into the fountain in right field to start off the scoring for Houston, I guess. Well, yep, showing Sherman Mosby score. Are you guys finding Halloween candy prices are high? I spent like 40 fucking bucks on candy today, and we're probably going to eat most of it. Do you guys get a lot of trick-or-treaters in your area? All right, let me get out of here real quick. Do this fast. I still have 2 more plays again. All right, I need a stadium to play in, fellas. I don't know about y'all, but I think this game is super slow compared to previous versions too. Loading everything takes forever. Trying to save a stadium takes forever. Novacraft. Which one is that one? Is that one of yours? I know it shows up in mine as Novacraft, but I think it's on mine, right? It's actually the name of my stadium I just played in. Oh, that's your canoe stadium. Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to save those for the actual canoes. All right, let's go to most popular. All right, let's see. Whoops, I didn't do. There we go. My neighborhood is a bunch of retired people. We are slow on Halloween, but I still leave candy out. It's always still there. There you go. You have a most popular stadium, Sewell Fast XP Field. I don't remember this one. I take it you built it to grind in. It's certainly better than Costco. I'm not familiar with that stadium. I think I remember vaguely you guys doing one or trying to find one better than Costco or building one better than Costco. You don't see Costco much anymore now that frickin' La Graza and all that shit's out there. Is this how we look you up, or is it Scotty Warren? Whoops. Look at all these. Look at this fucking guy. He's got a whole page of them. Mountain Pass. I remember this one. This was the treehouse that you did here. Inspired me to do the one that I did with in Fountains Field, actually, in left field. Because I remember seeing the cool use of the treehouse. Great garden park. I like the retired numbers out there in center field. Yeah, the only reason I take a look is because I remember finding United Airlines Field in it. 5 viewers on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Any familiar faces? Love to see the new blood as well. If you're new on Twitch watching right now, I'd love for you to follow the channel. This channel is mostly based on focusing on created stadiums in the Stadium Creator Vault. So we'll be doing contests live soon. You know, the Stadium of the Year contest. Oh, the arcade. The arcade was fun. Murph's winning. 74,000 points. Bo Tiger. There's a name we haven't heard from in a while. Where the hell's that dude been? Carmen's dad. He's streaky. You'll get a bunch from Carmen's dad, and then you won't hear from him a while. Then you'll get a bunch again. Jason RC. Okay. Who's next to Braves fan? Oh, Young Gun. Looks like they stole an N from you. Great Garden was your first submission to my channel? RLW Memorial. This one doesn't look familiar to me either. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you're looking for stadiums to download, this is the place to do it. This and the Stadium Center shows stadiums as well. He's on right now. Schmitty usually shows his builds, but he also like plays games in your guys' stadiums, and we'll check stadiums out. All right, Schmitty, you gave me a different name. I don't know if I still have it. Shit. Yes. Hats, 24 hats. This is how you search for Schmitty stadiums without looking for the name specifically. Schmitty's got two in there. Shaq Stadium. I remember showing Shaq Stadium. And Landfill 2. Oh. This is the one where he was going back and forth with PFK Nil, right? Schmitty B Game and Rescue Chopper rescuing all the canoes. And then it's demolishing the try one. What the hell is that place called? Stadium Row Complex. Mark Stevens, hello, sir. Oh, you know we got to check out this a-holes. This guy's probably got a gajillion in the most popular vault. But Mark's always so nice. And here I am calling an a-hole because I'm so jealous of him. Yeah, making fun of Stadium Row and Hattie. Everything's torn down and there's monsters ripping everything apart. And yeah. All right, let's check out this guy. I was planning violence against him in the last Stadium Extravaganza video I put out. Three. Solo Cup. Did I ever see that one? This one doesn't look familiar. Let's go back over here. This one doesn't look familiar either, but I like it. Old school feel with the roof. Can you hit home runs on the roof? Root Canal. I remember Root Canal. That might have been the first one you ever sent me, now that I'm thinking about it. And then Terrapin I definitely showed recently. I think Sewell showed it too. And I have one. Woohoo! I think it was Waterfall. Yep, Fountains Field. Trying to think if it's a newer one or an older one. I think it's a newer one. Yeah, I think right field was a little less clean. Man, right field is crazy in this stadium with luxury suites sticking out all over the place. And then left field, it's just off camera to the left. That's where I had that tree house that Scotty Warren inspired. So you had, I think it was Willie Mays was one that you had in yours when, or before you had to lose Sewell 21. Pretty sure it was Willie Mays. All right. Shoot, I need to stay in the vault. Who has a stadium I can play? Yeah, Root Canal. I remember you sending Root Canal in. I remember thinking, Obituary Turtle and Root Canal Stadium? Should I just scroll through till I randomly find one of you guys? Do I have center field? I have a couple of yours downloaded right now. This I played in this one last night. This is Fresh One X's or Masterson, Doug Masterson. Is this center field? See, I thought about doing that too, Sewell. I thought about changing to Studio 44, but it messes with everything. Like you're gonna bring up the whole issue where if you search for Stadium Center, it's gonna show up Sewell 21, I think, and shit like that. So, all right, I'll play here. I don't think I played here yet, even though I downloaded it. I do have to edit it though. I'm playing in Milwaukee. Hold on. I told Mark to keep it fair. Whatever city I was playing in, I would make the altitude that altitude. No, I don't want to I want to save. That way I don't end up hitting 2 more home runs. Not that I'm hitting any freaking home runs anyway. I got to figure out more stuff about Twitch, so I like to have the thumbnails. Although I guess if you're on Twitch, you scroll through and it just shows you live, right? And people probably don't go back and watch them later like they do YouTube. I breezed right past it, didn't I? Now I'm playing a National League team, so they're a Muggle team. I don't know anything about the team I'm playing. The name kind of stuck. I talked to Mark. I'm like, we got to come up with like a nickname for teams that we don't know. Oh, I have another one from Young Gun. Sweet. The ballpark at Canyon Falls from Young Gun. Fish Tank, Triangle Park, and Big Canyon Park from Schmitty. Cosmos from Great Scott, Scotty Warren. Hank Stadium from Skater Boy 3. Been a while since we've seen one from him. Monarch Stadium from Fear Don Julio. I think we debuted him 2 or 3 videos ago. Alaska Airlines Park is Shadow something. He's new. Birds on Bat 777 is new from the last video. He has State Line Field. Vic Park Revamp from Captain Obvious, another name we haven't seen in a while. ZZZ Boy, Liberty City Park, based on Grand Theft Auto. Canoe Diego Field from Murph. 3 guesses what stadium that's for. Pesky Park for Dan. Bluffton Park, another ZZZ Boy. Oasis. Oh, I showed this one from Zach. Chicago Park from Bruce Leroy. That was supposed to be in the last video, but I don't think it was uploaded. I couldn't find it. Evil Corporation Field from Dad Bod. Falcons Park from Braves fan. I think Sewell may have already shown that one. Marathon Oil from Murph. And then a Jurassic Park from Shadow Donkey. Schmitty says he has all crazy home run fences in his 3 stadiums that he sent. Oh, where did my thing go? That's what I want. Then I want the... where's the chat box? There we go. Now I got both check boxes up. Bring this back to Twitch. 3 and 3 again. Some people go back and watch, but thumbnails aren't necessary. Okay. All right. What did I save this, right? So I can back out of here and play my games. Schmitty, yeah, I guess I'm looking for like big league parks. If they happen to be themed in the area that I'm playing, right? Like right now, I'm in Milwaukee, so I don't expect many people to have a Milwaukee-based stadium in their crew. I don't want any replicas. I love them; they're so good. I'm amazed at what you guys do who do them. Very amazed with the arches and all you guys who do that. But I don't love playing in them. I started late today because I was trying to make trades. But Mark's probably asleep anyway, and we have to approve of each other's trades. Mark has a day off. That's why I have to play 3. Normally we play 2 and then pass it back. Yeah, I figured out the settings, Sewell, where the stadium or the video stays on for a little while. Yeah, I picked the Astros because they have so many uniforms. It's hard, you don't get tired of them as much. Let's go. This is my favorite one, I think. And then just change the pants to the road pants. Where the hell are they? Road. How about the cap? We'll go with that one. Yeah, I think 2016, I won the World Series, or the Ricky Davis League Series, as the Astros before you could make your own teams. American Family Field, I don't think it gets enough credit. I think it's fun because it's got all those layers in both sides. That scoreboard's different. It used to be the one that you could use in the game. Did they make the renovations, or is that still to come? Didn't they approve of a bunch of renovations for that stadium? Pretty soon here, fellas, I'm going to get on and play some old school games. I don't know. Should I bother doing it here, or should I do it on Nonsense Matters, or should I create a new one? I'm thinking about creating a new one. A new channel for that stuff. Right-handed pitcher. Nelson Miles is in. Okay. Stewart half the day off, so he just doesn't get too tired. Steve Stewart never gets a day off. He DHs. Steve Stewart is my flagship guy. He's my best player, my favorite fictional player on all the teams. His number's 44. That's why the channel's called Studio 44. And I guess I just always envisioned him 44 as a kid because of Eric Davis. I used to really like Eric Davis. Ray Cleavers just keeps hitting them where they came from. I think we're going to turn that into a double, fellas. What do you say? I like the outfield pattern. I wish you could mix and match. Look at the Buddy M sign built into that stacked stone out there and left. Absolutely gorgeous. The fountain you can see coming down. Ooh, high wall out there and left. I don't remember that being over there. This is Obituary Turtles center field. That's going to be down. Took a couple innings to get a first run on the board last game. But I'm playing Muggles now. Not playing Ricky Davis League pitching. I wish I could have kept the opening day stream that Mark and I did. There was a part I was trying to edit out of that stream to leave it up on YouTube. And instead of editing that part out, deleting that one little part, it turned into the only part of the video that was left. So I lost opening day, which sucks because Brett Howe threw a perfect game to open up the season. That's a first, I think, in Ricky Davis League history. Man, there I go striking out again. That was a pitch to rip, too. So was that. What the fizzuck? If you've never watched before, I see there's 4 people on Twitch. I'm not anyway, a hardcore gamer. My brother's pretty good. But we use old school pitching when we first found the game, the old school hitting. We don't claim to be amazing gamers. At least I don't. Wait, didn't the run just score? What the hell happened? Low Gear Man is back. Hello, sir. Last night I was playing Ricky Davis League All-Stars. These are my official games. I talked to Mark. He agreed. Yeah. Playing other stadiums. He likes a break from custom stadiums because of the stupid foul territory and the bullpens on the field and all that stuff. Hey, I hit double digits. 6 on Twitch, 4 on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Oh. Terrible. Take a lap. Ooh, who's this guy? I like that stance. Oh, Frank Wells. He's a Ricky Davis League guy. How did he get on the Brewers? Is he a Mark guy? I think I do remember him saying he made a trade with a team for a catcher. Yeah, I like that stance. Frankie Wells. I got him one year when my second baseman was hurt. I don't remember who my second baseman was at the time. But he's been in the game ever since. What am I doing? I don't want to hit. Or pitch. I shouldn't be playing an hour and a half, let alone 2 hours and 15 minutes. Way behind on that. I don't know why I even bothered swinging. The symmetry behind home plate is amazing, too. The way the brick wall goes behind the batter's eye and goes down the steps or bleachers on the right field side. It's crazy, crazy good. This is why I swear and cuss and curse at you, Mark. if I ever got myself to create a second channel for other games like Grand Theft Auto and Mario Kart and Mario Maker and whatever, I always told myself the tagline is going to be the world's worst video game streamer. I'm only an expert at games that are like 30 years old. Like Super Contra, I'm up there. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Kid Icarus, that's my jam. Why do I still have this show on? I left Fox on after the baseball game, and now it's a cop show. There's a lady in a Walmart. She looks pregnant. Her belly's hanging out at the bottom of her tank top, and the cop is aiming a gun at her. What the hell am I looking at? The lady has a knife, apparently. She switched to taser. Oh, they tased her. Is she pregnant or is she just fat? I don't know. This is crazy. I don't have the volume turned up either, so. I hope she's not pregnant. That'd be pretty, seems pretty rough to tase a pregnant woman. Did you guys all watch the game? I was surprised. I didn't watch the whole game, but I saw a good chunk, especially the inning where the Blue Jays scored most of their runs. I couldn't believe they overturned that call at first base on the double play. That had huge implications on the rest of the game. What the fuck am I swinging at? Yeah, they scored what, like 2 or 3 runs after that, and one of them was on that weak little ground ball to second that never would have scored because it would have been the third out. Okay, I guess then the rest of the runs probably would have scored, huh? Would not have scored, if I remember it correctly. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, it was a close call, but I don't see how you overturned it. There was times, I guess, where I thought he was out, but then there were times I thought he was safe. So that makes me think that they don't have enough evidence to overturn it. And it looked like at one point he hit his shoe, and his hand went on his shoe when the ball was caught. So I thought he looked out by that one. So I found it very surprising that they overturned that call. And I didn't have the volume turned up, so I didn't hear what they were talking about either. I wish, obviously, with that one, they had enough evidence, where they could say that he was out. But where they don't overturn the call, I wish they would say he clearly was safe, like the umpire when they get on and make the announcement. I wish they'd say, oh, he clearly was face, or if they would say the play was not overturned because there was not enough evidence. Do you use pinch runner? I don't think so, Schmitty. I think we can that this year. We have in the past, but we do not use the extra runner on second. Shit. I didn't even mean to swing at that. Oh, man. Pinch runners, that's something I thought they should have done before there was the universal DH. Oh, 1-1 after a home run. When the when the pitcher would hit, if he would get on, I think they should have let him have a pinch runner, and it wouldn't count against the game, or it wouldn't count, for taking the player out of the game. Just have one designated runner who gets to run, and then if you put him in the game, you can't use him anymore for the pitcher. Something like that. I don't know. But, I mean, obviously it's a non-issue now that we have the universal DH, which I'm a fan of. I know there's the purist out there. Oh, strategy, double switch and bunts. I get it. You guys love that shit. And people who love the switch or the shift being legal, they apparently like watching guys ground out to second base. Oh, I just teach all my hitters to hit it the other way. Do you really fucking think players don't try that shit already? It's strategy. It's all about strategy. I like the strategy of the game. Yeah, zone defense is strategy too, but they banned it at one point because it was fucking unfun to watch. It was lame. Where did my Twitch thing go again? Jesus Christ. Why does it keep... Why did it disappear? DJ gets a hold of one, heading towards the fountain. Up on the island, 437 feet. Blast from DJ Jackson. He knew it. He knew it. Up on the island. Did it hit the water first? He knew it. Splash that deep into that fountain. Skips off the top of the water, rolls up onto the little island out there. I guess that would be peninsula, huh? Because it's kind of connected. Now I got to get my chat box back. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Okay. Some people go back. Get good. Yeah, I need to get good. Short attention spans pills. Yeah. Zone would be so ineffective now with all 3-point shooters. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but that's killed the game too. It's a lot less fun to watch. Just shooting all these threes from freaking 30 feet behind the 3-point line. Analytics taking over every fucking sport. It's making it less fun. Oi. He just scored 4 runs. Damn it. Isn't the zone legal anyway? I thought they changed it so it was, but I don't know. And isn't that what like offsides is with hockey? You got to have a certain amount of people at the line or something. I don't know anything about hockey, but that's one of the reasons they do that is so you're not scoring too many goals or something. I don't know. Three in the key is still a rule. Okay, that little half circle, right? You can't be in there. We used to have a rule in our dunk ball league. If you shoot within this big lane that we had, you could goaltend it. Was that what it was? How would that have worked? I think we did it to keep. I don't know. Ray Cleavers. Garrett Hirsch. All right, got the heart of the lineup coming up. Let's go. No, I know that, Sewell, but don't they have a little circle, too, that you're not supposed to be in as a defender under the hoop? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch much basketball anymore either. I used to watch all three sports a lot more. Now it's just baseball and football. Beat it! Oh, Marlon Tompkins beats it out, hustling down the line. Doesn't help that I keep taking the bat out of Stewart's hands by stealing. And it doesn't help that I swing at pitches a foot and a half out of the strike zone. Get out of here, ball. Get out of here. Nope. Yeah, I used to be a Laker fan. And then, the whole Magic thing came out, and I kind of fell off because the Lakers sucked once he had to retire. And then, Bucky goes Oppo over the big wall. And then when the Lakers got Shaq, I always liked Shaq because he was fun. And then to bring him over to the Lakers, that was just badass. And then I kind of followed them to the Heat, and I watched them win the title with good old Dwayne. Bucky goes Oppo to make it 4-4 in the sixth. Jesus Christ, it's 1 o'clock. Billy Schaefer coming into pitch. I can't remember what the rule was. Maybe Mark will remember. We had a thing where you couldn't. I think you could goaltend if you shot inside the paint that we made at the dunk ball. I think because we were trying to keep people from trying to shoot from in there to pull the defense out so you could dunk more. I don't even know. That doesn't seem to make sense either, though, does it? We used to have a 3 and 4 point line. And then, like, you remember NBA Rock and Jock or MTV Rock and Jock basketball? We had a 3-point circle within the normal field goal range. on each side of the court. Man, we had fun in that barn. Jesus Christ. Sandman, yeah, Sandman Dan could be streaky, I guess. Low Gear Man says that that Sandman Dan could be streaky when submitting stadiums. I can see that. Got to play earlier if I'm going to have more viewers, huh? Four and three. He went. Willis Haley. Did he strike out the side? Nelson Miles' name came up in trade talks, too. He's the only guy I've ever done or I've ever created without batting gloves. For some reason, I think it looks cool with this stance, the wristbands, and then no batting gloves. Scotty, thanks for stopping by, man. Later, boss. Sewell, you're off today, right? And yesterday? You still have the same schedule? Is today Sunday for you, though? Oh, Ray Cleaver's out twice in a row. Frankie Wells. Why is Steve Stewart playing right? What am I missing here? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but still. How's the finger? Do you have a feeling in your hand back yet? Why are they showing a garbage plate on a plumbing commercial? Maybe because garbage plates have affected so much plumbing in the area. Charlie's plate often send me right to the toilet. Not going to lie about that. Nice. Glad that's better, man. Damn it. Yeah, get good. You ain't kidding. Play more Legends games. That'll help. Man, it's been so long since I've just watched regular TV. I usually just stream something. I still have Fox on from the World Series. Woo. Sewell, you can speak for me, right? Or you can agree with me on this one. That the Sky Dome gets loud, right? Or Rogers Center gets loud. I can't imagine what that place was like when that dude hit the grand slam in Game 1. Or George Springer's home run in against the Mariners. Damn it. I got to see where I'm ranking in strikeouts. Dodger Stadium is such trash. TMZ is on now, and they're showing celebrities' videos from Dodger Stadium at the World Series. Jason Bateman's a big Dodger fan. He goes to a lot of games. They showed him on camera tonight. They showed Johnny Knoxville. He had a glove. The dude's like in his 50s, and he's bringing a glove to the game. You know, you think like a celebrity like that would be like too cool to bring a glove. They're showing Jerry O'Connell. Is that his name? Jerry O'Connell? Connell? He was a kid in he was in Scream 2, I know that. And then he was also in Lean on Me when he was a kid, right? Wasn't he a little chubbier when he was a kid? With the sunglasses on, he looks like Jason Bateman. What do other streamers talk about when they play baseball games? Man, I like Freddie Freeman, but dude, does he have an ugly swing or what? They just showed the walk-off home run. Oh, boy. No. Oh, fuck me. Why are they showing Thriller? I gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing. What the hell? Oh, probably because it's Halloween they're showing Thriller? Bringing in pitchers who aren't ready. I was just trying to warm them up. He's got 2 Ks. Marshall Bryant, I think I've had since the second season we ever played in this game. He was a pitcher against me. He was a muggle. And I loved him. Big flamethrower. I was like, I want this dude. Set up Rich Murray. gotta check my strikeout. It's got to be terrible. It's not just tonight. Do we need game sound? I can turn it up if you want. Did that work? Did that turn it up? Sherman Mosby. Did he get enough of it? Yes, he did. And I've been bashing him all game. Gets one barely off the frickin' wall. Talk about your wall scrapers, huh? I guess it doesn't show my level going up. How about that? There we go. Yeah, the announcers are so boring in this game. I didn't think it really mattered. I guess if I'm not going to talk, though, it's better to have some kind of sound, huh? Oh, it's the top of the ninth? I get the Merman up again. Come on, Willie. My wife has Josh Matankowitz on in the other room, listening to Dateline. All right, Rich, let's close it up. Sherman gave you the lead with that frickin' wall scraper of a home run. Oppos aren't usually they're very pretty. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Oppos were pretty. I think in general lefties have prettier swings than righties. Look at that. Oh! Barely on top of the wall. It was not a no-doubter like DJ's. How about Bucky's? We never looked at Bucky's either. Yeah, lefties, I think, have prettier swings in general than righties. Their Oppos look so much prettier, too. Especially juniors, like I said. Woo! Looks like it would have been a home run if it was over the biggest part of the wall, right? That was no automatic one either, though, huh? Is the sound back on now, Sewell? Should be, right? I saw the bars moving over here. You still don't hear game sound?
This game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see
Did I
if he
label
can
the
wrap
wrong
it up
thing?
here.
PlayStation 5? Oh, okay. Must not have had it turned up high enough. Now is it too high? All right, let's do this. We still got a whole other freaking game to play.
And that
When the
one
games are
misses up
close,
and in. Ball
I
gone.
can't send
Right through there
late
for a strike.
in the game.
Swing and a miss.
Plus I like
and it's
pitching
1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That to right. Stewart on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Theodore Vargas. Well, those can be pretty fun as
Rich,
an outfielder.
you're not
Got
making
to
this
put
look
it
as
into
easy as
his
I
highest
make you out to
gear
be.
and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up and in, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Yeah, someone probably simmed through. I guess if you control all the computer's rosters, then you can export players. So what they do is they sim into the year like
Really nice job of
2050, where everyone gets hired, and then they'll export all the players
There's just no one there to knock it
and
down.
make a new roster. That's got to be a lot of freaking work, man.
Right now,
They do it all the way down to freaking single A.
And that one gets away at the plate. Tying run moves up to second, and that could be a big pass ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that one a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Hopefully I can get a nice lead. I don't have to use
into the
Murray
9th on the road. You know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game.
And I can sim the pitching, my dear lord. Of course, if I hit the ball, that would help too. In the last version of the game, I've had times where I scored like double-digit runs. Maybe even in the 20s before, I feel like. Like I breezed through the World Series. I can barely beat Muggle teams. Again, the Muggle teams, we used to call them, I joked with my brother, we need a name for a team that has no Ricky Davis League players on it. I was like Muggles, and it just kind of stuck. It was the first thing that came to my mind. Harry Potter. Yeah, that was a pretty home run swing. I like the no doubt animation too. I went through the other day and unlocked a bunch that I hadn't got to yet. It's so annoying to me that year after year you have to unlock the same fucking animations. If we're going to have to keep unlocking shit, fucking make them new. Give us something new, for crying out loud. All right, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to get to bed till 2 o'clock. Announcers all the way down, okay. I can do that. So what stadium you want me to play in? Not sliders. Setting.
This one bashed to left.
Mount Royal? Okay. I think I still have it downloaded, don't I? Maybe not. The saved. Did it save? Save. Shit. What did I say Milwaukee's altitude was? 617. Edit. Oh, okay. Rerun. Let viewers know streams pre-recorded failure to label reruns. Includes paid product placement. No, none of that. Okay, does that stay like that now?
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap.
Or into a scrimmage. I know I had it downloaded. I don't remember if I saved over it or not to get different stadiums in. Yeah, I must delete it. Now, for some reason, I have all these pluses, right? They're supposed to be blank spots for stadiums. I can't use them to enter stadiums that I download. They don't show up, or like they show up one at a time or something. It's really weird. I'm not happy about it. Gordon and Copple Field Federal League. Oh, my dear Lord, that's a lot of airplanes. Oh, look at that. La Grassa, whatever the hell it's called. I can't believe they haven't found a way to get rid of that yet. Cause it's TMZ. Oh, he's dynamite. See, now look, you saw all those extra spaces, right? Those blank spaces. If I go to save this one, I'll have to save over another stadium. See, it leaves me one. It gives me like one new spot every time I upload a stadium. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? You don't need to save two in the spot. What am I whining about? Never mind. Yeah, because you can only save one stadium at a time anyway. I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me, Sewell. It's late. I should be in bed. I told myself I wasn't going to do this to myself this week. Because last week, between finishing up the video that I released and finalizing RDL Legends and all sorts of other shit, I kept going to bed at like 2 o'clock, 2:30. And now here I am going to be in bed again at like 2:15. And it's only fucking Tuesday. Not tomorrow. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to bed tomorrow. I'm going to be a good boy. Last night, Tandy gave me a bedtime. She went up to bed at 10 o'clock. She said, "Why aren't you coming up to bed with me? Why are you playing that stupid game? You should come up to bed." And she goes, "All right, if you're not coming to bed with me now, you got to be in bed by 11:30. And I showed up to bed at like 1:15. All right, let's go. Let's blast these mofos out of the water so I can simmer out of it. Appreciate those of you who have stuck around for the games late on a Tuesday evening. See, like switching over to the user-created stadiums, this load time takes forever. I guess it took this long, right, with the other games, though, huh? But it seems like there's other stuff that took longer. I wish they'd give us that scoreboard. That's cool with those two structures holding it up. What do you call those? They're not beams, right? Because there's a bunch of... See, this is something else that drives me crazy. How when you're uploading or when you're picking a stadium to play, you can go around like it's a complete circle. But like if you're saving one or if you're creating one or if you're opening one to look at, you have to go through the whole thing. You can't go around in the complete circle or go backwards in the circle. And there's so many other things that does that. Kate McKinnon was surprisingly boring on Smartless. I listen to Smartless a lot. The podcast with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. Is that his name? Oh, man, some guys are hurting. Lefty pitcher. DJ Stewart. Let's get him out of here. Put star in the game. Up here, him up here. TJ Jackson does not hit lefties well. Excuse me. So what about you? Are you? I saw you put your thing up on Discord that you have all these stadiums recorded and new graphics and stuff like that. You waiting for the World Series to be done? You're gonna have a travel day. What, Thursday?
One ball, one strike.
52 stadiums, a shit ton of stadiums.
One ball, two strikes.
Oh, fucker. Jorge Carrera. I like Milwaukee's colors. Because I feel like they're just off a little bit with the uniforms, especially the solid blue colored tops. Like, I feel like if you're going to do yellow, you should outline it yellow. I don't know. Or maybe it should just be an outline. Leonard Starr, straight out of bases loaded.
Inside ball.
Joe Carter. He threw out the first, was it the second game he threw out the first pitch?
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
First time chat. What is that? What does that say? Best viewer streamboo.com. Remove the space. What the hell does that mean? Uh-oh. Lenny Starr. Nope. Just got out of
Aye.
One thing I want to do now that I got all this stuff ready to go is making a stadium, get into one of your challenges. Have you showed all those, or are you getting ready to move on to the next one yet?
Aye.
You got to set up words. Like pick words that can't be said on a stream or something. Star's not very fast. Oh, okay.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's ball
I think
2.
I think I got my memberships all set up.
2 strikes.
I don't know. I can't believe they don't let you change the prices once you set it up there. Seems like if you weren't getting any membership, you should be able to raise it or lower it if you want.
Ball 4. Take your base.
So I was just about to pull the trigger on it, and then I saw that. Now, does that building that the numbers are on, is that naturally like that, or does it have a separation and you thought that looks like a natural place to put numbers? Because that looks really cool. DJ again, but that one's going to go foul. Yeah, the 12, 21, 26, 44, 75. That looks great. I mean, it's like they have natural panels there that are for the numbers. And then, of course, if you ever had more, and obviously,
3.
obviously you had to hide the bottom part of the crappy sign. But, like, if the stadium were real and it had better number options, you could just put them right underneath. Might even be able to fit 2 underneath.
1 and 1.
You can edit at any time. It just has to get reapproved. The building has gaps in it, and I did the trailer trick. Okay. It just has to. You can edit it at any time. All right. I totally don't remember what we were talking about. That has to be edited. What were we talking about? I'm so out of it. Willie Reynolds on the base now. Oh, I know what we're talking about. Memberships, yeah. Okay, well that's not too bad then, I guess. I picked lower prices. I feel like the stuff I can offer isn't that impressive enough to to ask for like 15 or 20 bucks a month. So my top one I had at like 10 right now. I was thinking about for the top tier, you can like pick where your video is, or you pick where your stadium is within the video. You can have you're guaranteed multiple stadiums in the video if you want them. Because I usually don't do that. I usually just one stadium per video. per user. Obviously, if I'm towards the end of the queue to fill up more time, I'll show more stadiums from one viewer, but usually the queue is really full. And then I was going to run a poll for people. Like, if you have a certain amount of stadiums that you want, I'll edit them into their own video.
That's outside.
And then I'll run a poll for you if you want to find out, like, what people like about your stadiums more than, you know, their other ones or something, you know. That's something I can do. Yeah, I don't know if I can offer anything that warrants $25 a month.
That's ball 2. That ball's foul. Count ball.
I know you have where you'll build someone a stadium, right? That's included in the price. Yeah, I think I need to hit or swing with contact more, especially with more strikes. I think that's part of my problem is I'm just square.
The right fielder, number 44, Steve Stewart.
Steve Stewart. Every swing for him is square, though. Steve Stewart, DJ Jackson. Those guys are all squares. Every single pitch.
0-2 is the count.
Steve Stewart is not having a good run right now. It'd be nice for him to get really hot. I mean, he often starts slow and then catches on, but still. This is, I think, exceptionally slow. But my whole team as a whole is just, I'm not hitting home runs. I usually hit the most, but again, it's early.
The count's full.
See, I get all these full counts. I get so tired of watching ball. Just throw a fucking strike. I mean, obviously, I know it's part of the game to make people chase outside of the zone, but Jesus, I don't want to fucking be here all night playing a baseball game.
No, ball 4.
See, although I may be striking out more than I ever have, I'm walking more than I ever have too. Because these guys just don't fucking throw strikes. Yeah, I don't think enough people like my style to offer stadium building. And I try to adjust. Like the guy who wanted the Chicago one, that is definitely not my type of stadium. But you know, I did the best I could, and I did the Cleveland one. I'm actually pretty proud of. I like how that one turned out a lot. The Chicago one, I like how it turned out, but there's just not much you can do with that bland stadium. What am I doing? Quick manage. Fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Did that last night, too. How many members do you have right now, Sewell? Get out of here, ball. Nope. Damn it. That one looked like it jumped off the bat. Then it just died. I wonder if the weather has something to do with that. Someone said in a video description that you hit the ball in the air and watch the air take it over the fence. I'm like, I've never known the weather to affect a home run ball in this game. Is that a thing? Can you hit the ball in the air and the wind will take it out?
0-1.
I mean, I guess, is there a way to even check the weather once you're in the game?
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 3.
What do you know? I struck out. DJ.
All one's the count.
I don't know what's making me think of this all of a sudden, but we used to have fun playing
Ball, that's
the
inside.
2K games all the time. Because you could have, you know, you could mix. We would play Legends against each other, Mark and I would have, you know, like Shaq and Kobe and Magic and Vince Carter and Chris Mullin and Reggie Miller. And he would have Jordan. And I don't even remember the rest of his team. Who the hell does he usually have? I'd have Karl Malone. Karl Malone was a big fucking dude. Where did I see him recently? They showed like a poster of him. His freaking arms. Like freaking the size of gorilla arms, man. They're monstrous. You can grab your head by your ears and just rip your head apart. See, this is what Ray Cleavers does. He goes on the streaks where you can't get him out, and then he goes on a streak where you can't get a hit, and it's so close together too. Like he does, it's not like 4 or 5 games. It's like 2 games he's 4 for 4, and then 2 games he's 0 for 4, and then 3 more games where he's like 1 for 2, and then or 1 for 4. So annoying. Cause I'm a TNT. Why am I still pitching? This is probably going to be the big inning. Next inning, I'll do 1 batter at a time. This is my 5 starter, right? Can't let him pitch too deep into a...
Counts 1-0.
I wish another game would come out. I wish some other company would be able to take a crack at this.
0-1.
Just to get a different look, a different feel, a different style.
Ball.
Give us a new stadium creator tool. They have like during COVID, I was so bored playing so many video games because there was, you know, nothing else to do. I downloaded that. What is it? Mega Baseball? Is that what it's called? You can do fictional players on that, and you can create Ricky Davis League guys, but you know, it's a little bit more cartoony. And they had fun stadiums. That would be a really fun game to be able to build your own stadiums in. So look at that, another walk. I used to never walk in this freaking game. Unless they intentionally walk me or hit me. Of course, hitting me is not a walk, but...
0-1's the count.
No YouTube viewers. Oh, that's going to be a double play. Bucky Crozier slow as fuck. God damn it. Bottom of the 6th, up 1. All right, 1 batter at a time.
Ball 4, take the base.
Nice job. Let's get the bullpen up. So much for giving Murray the day off, huh? Eesh. I don't know. I might have to give him the day off.
Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike.
I wonder if I'm not at the best angle at my TV right now because maybe that would help. I don't know if I'm straight on. Oh, there I go looking at strikes. I got my Wii. I've been playing. I played Punch Out Friday. That was fun. The newest version of Punch Out. I wish that was like Zelda and Mario Kart, where they'd come out with one every year or every system. I don't know how it must not have done well enough. I can see why they did it for the Wii, because you had the motion stuff. And it was fun. But after a while, I always ended up just doing, regular nunchuck controller type stuff.
1 ball, 2 strikes. On 1. On 2. One ball.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes to play a game if you don't fast forward and shit like that. Yeah, I predicted I'd be done at like 2:15, so about a half hour. I hope this game doesn't take a half hour in the 7th inning. What the fuck am I swinging at? Jesus Christ. Thank God there's only 4 viewers right now.
That's a ball.
Let's pitch to this dude and then bring in.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Nope. Ball 2.
Come on, Douglas. Just fucking swing and miss at the damn ball. There we go. Alright.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 29, Jared Carter.
Nope. Ball
I like this guy's wind up. He kind of like a stiff arm. He like doesn't look like he bends his elbow. Looks like one of those pitching machines.
That's ball 3.
He hasn't thrown a strike yet. Jared Carter, he's also a bases loaded guy.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hector Samuel.
I guess Wainwright and Steve Stewart barely has to move to make the 3rd out in the 7th. So wait, is like the bullpen back a little further and then in front, right up against the wall, there's a fan section? That's cool.
Flores Kelly.
In front of you is the game, behind you is the bullpen. That could be fun. I'm swinging at absolute garbage.
He's out. Inside.
Oh, just right field has the fan section. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Looked at the stadium twice. I don't know why I don't remember that. I remember commenting on the seats right up against the wall, those tables that are flat and round on the back side of it. That's a perfect seating idea for a baseball situation. Oh, boy. Don't give up a home run, Jared.
One.
Don't give a base hit either.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 27, Danny.
Bringing in the lefty to face the lefty. Still bases coming with the pre flag.
Yeah. 2-1. He's out.
Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 17, Russell Perez.
Get down, ball. Sometimes the ball just doesn't listen, you know? Enough to push you right off.
Ball, that's in. That's ball 2.
This is why I swing at everything.
2-0.
I get so bored with the balls. That's why I don't love a lot of video games with big stories. I don't want cut action scenes. I don't want a fucking movie in the middle of my video game. I want to play the video game. I watch a movie.
Count is full. Nope, that's ball 4.
Way ahead of everything. There we go. Woo! Adrian Soriano with a big RBI double to give the Astros bullpen a little bit of breathing room without Rich Murray being available today.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, I made sure I contacted that swing. I think that's my problem, is I'm too square happy.
Ball.
To be patient what I want to be, it's just not as fun. Get through. All right, there's another read. You ain't gonna throw Soriano.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Jackson. Now running at first for the Astros, number 9, Andy Finney.
Ball, that's outside. He's safe.
He's hitting for Houston, number 35.
Hoping that'd be a.
Now pitching for the
I was
Brewers,
hoping that'd be a
number 39,
confidence booster.
Bernardo.
Pinch hit and bring him in
Escobar.
against the lefty. Yeah, there we go. Busting the game open a little bit here. Should have been ready to run to second. Here's Cleveland. What is he? Yeah.
Ball 1.
I don't like it that they don't show like his. Oh, he's 0 for 4 today. Okay, there it is. 0 for 5. Jesus.
This game for the Astros. Now catching, number 15, Nelson Miles. Now pitching for Houston,
This is good.
number 75.
I don't have to bring
No
Murray
balls,
in.
2
Let him
strikes.
rest. I don't know if I have a day off coming anytime soon.
Ball. That's ball 2.
2 o'clock. Well, finish this game. Lenny Starr, 7's underneath. Should probably put Don Scott out there and left. Put the defensive guys in the game.
Ball 1, no strike. Aye! Aye! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's the ball game, fellas. Okay, yeah. Do you have more to do with the current one? Well, and Tompkins started the scoring easy, but then there was quite of a lull in the scoring until the 9th inning when Soriano hit a double with a man on first. And then Houston kept pouring it on. I like these uniforms. I don't remember these at all. I don't remember Houston having a black home jersey doing. I guess I do. It's the blue. They used to have a blue one, I guess. Soriano 2 for 4. Reynolds 2 for 4. Marty. Stewart 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Agent Soriano with a ribby. Wow, Tompkins has a lot of ribbies. I got time if I want to make one what? Ooh, Mark's got a high-profile team to play. He's got to play the Hollywood Stars. All right, let's look at this. Team rankings. Yeah, my batting average is good. I got the best batting average in the league. Mark's 4th. The Angels, the Hollywood Stars. Runs. Look at this. 9th in runs. Oh, Mark's lower than me in runs. Where's Mark? Mark's the Blue Jays. 16th. Hits. 3rd in hits. 6th in doubles. I don't hit a lot of triples. Wow, 2nd to last in triples. Home runs. This is where it's bad, though. 17th. Runs batted in. 12th. Like right in the middle. Mark's worst. Ooh, he took over with stolen bases. Jackie Phillips is good. He's new. Sewell, you're killing me with curiosity. You got time if you want to make one. Make one what? Actually have good stolen base percentage for once. Strikeouts. Well, what do you know? I thought I was striking out too much, and I have the least of any team in the league. Oh. Oh, if I want to make one for your previous challenge. Nah, don't wait for me. It takes me too long to make a stadium. I'll start with your next one. Refresh me what this, my memory as to what this was. Is something with a Little League park? Is that what it was? Plus, that's not my favorite park to build anyway. Oh, Little League World Series. Yeah, I'm not good at those kind of stadiums. I guess I've never really tried one, but let's take a look at the league leaders real quick. I usually do that. 375, so that should be pretty reachable for my guys because they'll fall off. Look at this home run. Fendi has 15. My closest guy is 9. I don't have anybody in the double digits yet. Mark has Ryan Hull. Power hitting left-handed first baseman. Super clutch. Hit a walk-off grand slam when he was on my team against Mark in the World Series one year. Steve Stewart only has 7. Jesus. He'll get hot. RBI, he's got a lot of ribbies. Bases on balls. Yeah, look at that. John McGee, he's a good player. There's Fendi. Fendi's tearing it up. Who was Fendi? Yeah, Fendi has the most home runs. Who's this dude? This is a muggle. Roger Cortez. See, I hate those. The double sleeves. If you're going to have a compression sleeve, it should go all the way down. It looks terrible when you have the dark blue sleeve and then the other one underneath. And there's so many of those when you just, export players that were created because the real players retired. Wayne Paste. Sean Andrews. This guy ain't no power hitter. Look at that. He's an average guy. Average power hitter at best. Peter Murillo. This guy's disgusting. Yeah, that Chicago team is stacked with those 3-4 guys. Look at this. He's one of your 4. He's one of your 4. Was it 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that? This guy's down at the bottom of the lineup. This guy's one of your 4. And then where's Pulsifer? Pulsifer's the 4th. I think Pulsifer might be a Bacon guy if I have any Bacon viewers. I guess he's more dominant against righties, but still, you face more righties than anything else, right? Yeah, don't wait for me, bro. Do your thing. I'll do the next challenge if I can. I still want to make the one that I have in the back of my mind too. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow. I got to make my trade too. All right, let me make sure I save this, upload it, and go to bed. Appreciate anybody who's hanging with me, I hope you like the stream enough to follow me if you're a new user or a new viewer. I'll stream a little bit earlier in the day eventually, I promise. Especially in those weekends, the weekends that the wifey works. We're going to double feature it again Saturday. She's off this weekend. We're going to go see Back to the Future, the 40th anniversary screenings. And then I guess Emma Stone's in this new weird movie. We're going to check that one out after. We like to do double features. Last weekend she was off, we watched. I remember liking both movies. Which ones? Shit, what movies did we see? Black Phone 2. What was the first one? Black Phone 2 was pretty good. I like the Black Phone movies. Begonia? That's the weird Emma Stone movie. Oh, Good Fortune, where Keanu Reeves is an angel and Seth Rogen and Aziz Ansari gets their lives switched. That was fun, too. It took a while for it to get funny because I think it's supposed to be mainly a comedy more than anything else, but it hits the way this country's set up on the nose right now. It's so frustrating. But, yeah, it's good. So if you're looking for a decent movie to watch, I recommend that one. The first one, I would say, of all the movies I've seen that are still probably in the movie theater. Actually, I don't remember seeing it when we were looking for movie times. The One Battle After Another, is that one still in the theaters with Leo? It was one of my favorite Leo performances. He was so funny in that movie. It was pretty crazy, pretty intense at times. I really liked that one too. So, all right, I'm out of here, fellas. Again, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm getting to the point where I should be able to record a new Stadium Extravaganza video probably early next week, Monday or Tuesday. And then more RDL games live will pop up. Mark and I are going to do a Dusty Diamond stream pretty soon. I haven't decided whether we'll do that here, Nonsense Matters. We don't have a lot of followers on Nonsense Matters yet. But, yeah, it's probably not time for just yet to start thinking Stadium of the Year candidate. But maybe you want to start thinking about it. We'll do the live episode sometime, hopefully when I have a bunch of time off. There's talks of another cruise. Our summer cruise might be moved to February break. We'll see about that, which would kind of kill my original plan, but we'll just do it on a Friday night or a Saturday night if we have to. But, okay, that's it. I'm out. Thanks again. We'll see y'all soon.